I didn't leave enough room. The ducks are gonna get some lettuce. What kind of monster created this problem? This week, I'm excited to share some powerful techniques that'll revolutionize how you clean and organize around your home. Are you using your lint roller for more than just clothes? This is your guide to upgrade your cleaning. A large format lint roller can be a versatile cleaning tool. The large size is ideal for cleaning all over the house. This is gonna be great on your soft surfaces and upholstery, drapes, and your furniture. These were dusty, and I get to trap that lint right on the roller. These, of course, I can't take down to clean, so the roller makes quick work. All that from just a tiny section of my house. These are also great for your drawers and cabinets. This is nice because I don't have to break my back bending over cleaning this cabinet. Look at all that. Gross. And then there's those pesky messes, like glitter or sprinkles. Let's stick it to them. Especially for finer particles, it's much easier if they can just stick. And yes, you can lint roll a counter. I don't know who would have glitter, sugar, and sprinkles on the counter at the same time, but who knows? Like a fly trap. Brooms and dustpans can leave behind those fine particles, so lint roll them. As handy as a cordless vacuum can be, they can't go everywhere, and they may struggle with fine particles. I vacuumed that rug, and this is still what I pulled up with a lint roller. And for broken glass, you should avoid a vacuum. So instead, all great jobs for your lint roller. It's a great quick clean too to trap pet hair and just loose hair around your house. Traditional rollers trap the lint on those disposable sheets. If sustainability is a priority, go with a reusable roller. These are made out of a special material that you can use, clean, and reuse again. All it takes is some soap and water. While you do that, I'll check some comments. How to make dried herbs. Yes, dried herbs in the microwave. I thought this technique is so cool. That's why I wanted to share it with you. People think that the microwave is like this radioactive monster in their kitchen. It's so versatile. I think a lot of people maybe struggle in their homes to cook, to do different recipes, to find cooking methods that are easy and work for you. The microwave is one of them. It's just one of those tools that's supposed to make life easier. Are you in the show Cobra Kai? I am not. The way Americans pronounce herbs is comical. Ever since I learned the word, I can't get over pronouncing it herbs. Herbs? Do you want the H? I'll give you the H. Herbs. I'm still waiting for this man to make a time machine out of household objects. If only. I don't know if I'd make a time machine though. Probably a teleportation device. Actually, that's really what I want. Teleportation device, then I can go anywhere in the world, whenever I want. A little dinner in Paris tonight, just because, why not? Air dry and use again. I think I'll stick with this cleaning solution. I've been in the middle of a complete kind of kitchen organization project. I've been trying to clean out, clear out, organize, and then figure out what kind of bins, organizers, containers I need to put everything in. This is a personal use kitchen and a production kitchen, so I tend to have a lot more than what most people have. Most people do not have 8 sets of measuring cups, but when you make videos about cooking, you kind of need 8 sets of measuring cups. It's just all to have options when I'm styling videos. The first thing I do is if a cabinet or a drawer, take everything out of there, see what you have, see what you want to keep, maybe you want to get rid of some stuff. Focus on one drawer, one cabinet at a time, clear it out, figure out what you want to keep in there. This drawer is not complete. I have some loose knives. I like the knife organizers that are in the drawer. So now I have a list going of what I need. Now that I kind of cleaned up, sorted everything out of my kitchen cabinets, I needed some organizational options, especially for drawers. This one's expandable, so you can use up the extra space. Let's go with this one. It has a non-slippy grip, which I think that's kind of nice. There's a lot of junk down here. This still looks pretty full and cluttered. Now that I know what I need to keep down there, I can get organization bins and stuff to better organize what does go down there. When you have some vertical space like cabinets, take advantage of all this real estate. Get a shelf in there, get something where you can stack things on top of each other. All that empty space is space you can use for storage. Just go with 4 of these. I have a couple like this, but I want to get a few more. Pots and pans is something I'm working on. This is has been an ever-growing disaster just because I've accumulated so many different pots and pans for different types of recipes and shoots that I've done. So this is the project being tackled today. When you store your pots and pans, they just look like a junkyard. Here's how to keep your cookware neat and organized. Step 1, gather and consolidate all your pots and pans. This is what years of collecting pots and pans looks like. What a mess. I feel like the lids are the worst to deal with. This is a junk drawer that should be for cookware. What kind kind of monster created this problem. This is a good time to get rid of some of your older cookware that may be a little beat up, or restore some of your cookware that can use a little TLC. Everything's sorted, now let's clean up the cabinet and get everything back in. It's a good time to clean these little spaces, get all the crumbs. All that was in that drawer. And I keep my pants with all this grody-ness. This is the best part. If you have the space, choose a storage option that allows you to sort skillets side by side. This can even help with your lids. If you have the vertical space, choose an option that allows you to stack. Even some cabinet shelves can give you an extra layer of storage in a cabinet. This is a simple solution to add an extra level. And if you have the option, deep drawers are gonna be ideal for large pots. If you're limited on space, choose an option that allows you to store lids on the door. If your only option is to stack your pans, go ahead and add a layer of protection, like a towel. This will prevent scratches and keep those pans like new for a long time. These are just some older towels that I'm giving a second life. Simple way to consolidate and nest those pans. Whether it's a cabinet, drawer, or pantry, everybody's space is different, so choose options that'll work for you. Make sure the pots and pans you use most often are easy access. I've found that over the years, most people do not need a full set of cookware, just a few versatile pieces, less to clean, less to store. It probably comes as no surprise that I've been organizing my whole life. Professionally, personally, I've spent my career doing a lot of production management and equipment management for various video projects. So I've fallen in love with flip-top bins, especially the clear ones or any kind of clear bin where you can see inside. It's an easy way to keep things separated in their own category. The point is to not be organized 100% of the time. It is to have a system to default back to when things get disorganized. The last thing I need to do is label everything. So I'm just taking a quick note of what labels I need so then I can go ahead and make those. I'm just gonna do handwritten. It's so easy. If you wanna get the project done really, really quick, I have the world's worst handwriting. Do not judge me. I love when you write and you get like to the edge of the paper and you're like, I didn't leave enough room. This one's a tricky one because I have a bakeware bin, but this one's cookware. 1/10 of my organization project done. Tackle things little by little. This whole shelf was a disaster. Actually, everything in these bins was just on the floor right here. This is a vast improvement on where we were just a few weeks ago. I mean, doesn't that look so nice with all the labels on there? Just makes everything look so cohesive and clean. Do you ever find yourself in need of batteries, but you don't have the right size? Battery adapters like these are a clever gadget, turning a AAA battery into a AA battery, or upgrading to a D battery. And these are even designed to adapt with an adapter. So you get a lot of power options out of your AA and AAAs. The real benefit is in a pinch, you can just adapt what you have instead of running to the store. Instead of living loose in a drawer, sort and organize your batteries. I like to use simple containers. You can get more elaborate. Makes it easy to find exactly what you need. How do you organize your batteries? Oh, what's this? So there's a park I go to every once in a while and there's ducks there. As long as bread's been around, we feed the scraps to ducks. Bread is actually not good for, I wonder, is sourdough good for ducks? Okay, so no bread for ducks, but there are things you can feed the ducks. So this is written from the perspective of the ducks. What should we eat? Half-cut seedless grape, chopped lettuce, bird seed, peas, corn, and oats. I wanna try this out. I wanna go feed some ducks the proper food that they need. So they do have a small selection of bird seed, but I think just to go to the park and feed ducks, a whole big bag is a little bit overkill. This is not meal prep for me or a toddler. This is for feeding the ducks. So we're not gonna feed the ducks bread. We're gonna give them good, nutritious stuff that they like. The ducks are gonna get some lettuce, because they like lettuce if it's cut up. So I read that you only need to cut them in half, but I figured these are really big grapes, so I'll quarter them. I do not want a duck to choke, so off to the park. All this food for ducks, where's my snack? One grape for me, one grape for the duck. It's very busy at the park. Most of the times I come here, there's like nobody here but me and maybe a few people walking. Today's very busy. And I'm gonna see if they have a sign about what to feed the ducks here. Do not feed the wildlife. So we're not gonna feed the ducks bread, we're gonna give them good, nutritious stuff that they like. So at this park, I can't feed the ducks at all. Let this be the moral of the story. Check that you can even feed the ducks at your park before you go, maybe. This is a no-feed duck park. There are parks where you can feed the ducks. You just have to feed them the right food. Sorry, ducks. I've got a snack right here, but it's not for you. Guess I'm making salad. A salad with grapes? That sounds delicious. More for me, I guess. Save this till I can find some dressing. Maybe a cucumber, tomato. Off to new adventures. Do things get a little messy when you're pouring liquids? Here's some tricks to make things a little neater. If you're pouring from one of these cartons, instead of glugging, just turn the carton around. It'll allow air in for a smooth pour. If you have a plastic measuring cup like this, they hide a sneaky feature. The handle can actually act as a funnel. This can help to pour into a narrow container. If you ever experience messy pours, just reach for a neutral oil. Just need a little bit of oil, dip, dip, dip. A little oil under the spout helps ensure a clean pour. What do you do to prevent kitchen messes? Problem solved. Homemade popcorn in a DIY microwave bag. This is so fun. You get the kernels at a fraction of the price as you pay for the bagged popcorn, and it is just as easy, if not easier, and healthier. You get the whole kernels, either do it in a brown paper bag, you can do it in a bowl. There's a whole bunch of methods I shared. I did this as a kid 30 years ago, and the bag caught on fire and burned the microwave, so be careful. All right, you may have left it in there too long. Anytime I have something in the microwave, definitely keep an eye on it. You want just a plain brown paper bag. You do not want the one with the lining or coating or anything. Just use a brown sandwich bag that is just paper. 3 minutes may be too long unless low wattage microwave is used. Yeah, the time to cook popcorn definitely will vary. My microwave takes about 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes. It depends on the batch of popcorn, and you wait till the popcorn, that popping sound reduces. Fun fact, store popcorn kernels in the freezer. They won't go stale and pop up fluffier. This might be a cool technique to try out. We shared the technique if you let the kernels soak in water and then you drain them and then pop them so they pop up a little bit fluffier. But this freezer technique sounds cool. That was a fun and interesting batch of comments. Always, please leave your comment suggestions. I love it when people take what we put out there and then add their own spin or add some additional information. We're a community of problem solvers here, so share what you do at home.
When your cookies burn and your oven is a mess, don't you worry, friend, the fix is effortless. I'm the problem solver, I got all the tricks all around the house, just watch me fix. I'm the problem solver, problem solved. If your stain is tricky, I'll get it resolved. From the kitchen to the bathroom, you know who to call. Cleaning tips and cooking tricks, I'll solve it all. Problem solved.